We did what we usually do when we fly from Manchester Airport. We go the day before and stay at the Premier Inn. Before we went to drop the car off at Manchester Airport Terminal 2 car park, it was the multi-storey west car park, we just popped the suitcases to the hotel, just dropped in. I was a bit worried because they said you'd have to pay for parking while at the hotel, but they gave you 15 minutes to drop the suitcases off. To find the car park at Terminal 2, the multi-storey west, really easy to be honest with you. Just made one mistake where I went round a roundabout twice, but I do that all the time to be honest with you. Really impressed with the car park, easy to find, the spaces were quite wide, secure, ideally situated for Terminal 2, just 3-minute walk if that. We did park at the very top of the car park, it was a little bit quieter, but can really recommend it if you do want to park at Terminal 2, Manchester Airport. Hello everybody, we haven't spoke to you or posted anything on YouTube for 2 years. Last one was the update we did, and everything that we said we were going to do and planned to do on that update we didn't do because of COVID. So today's travel day, as you've probably seen by the title, we're flying from Manchester Airport to Madeira, Funchal Airport, Ronaldo International Airport in Funchal. We've been there before, only been there once, all-inclusive hotel in a Toledo, and it was fantastic, so relaxing. It's just me and Sarah, first holiday without the kids for 25 years. 25 years in October, we'll be on our anniversary, and it was our honeymoon, and we have not been anywhere apart from the odd weekend away without the kids. So it seems a little bit strange of not being here at the airport, but we've got sort of we can see the planes landing, but not a fantastic view, but it'll do. It's better than the road view at the front, so we're glad we didn't have that. The flight is at 6 o'clock in the morning, so this is the night before, the day before. We've dropped the car off at the hotel, the airport car park, just checked in here. So we're flying tomorrow at 6 o'clock, got a taxi booked at 2 o'clock, quarter past 2.
No, half past 2.
Half past 2 in the morning, because we've been told to get there early. It's Easter weekend. It's been in the press about queues and lines at Manchester Airport, and it's been horrendous. So we're probably going a bit too early, but we're expecting lines. But playing it safe. Plans next are we've got a table booked at Romper pub. We're not eating at the Premier Inn. We're at the Premier Inn at the minute. We're not eating at the Premier Inn, we're eating at Romper. Probably about 5 minutes walk from here. Then back to the room. Hopefully we're going to be in bed and asleep for about 8 o'clock because we're up early in the morning. So hopefully going to show you the food at the pub. Tomorrow probably aren't going to show you a great deal of getting up and the all setting the alarm thing. We're going to be up early, we've got a taxi booked, we're going to literally fly out the door, get to the airport, drop the bags off. Once we're at the airport, once we're in the departures, then I'll do some footage, but probably not going to do anything vlog wise after today until we're at until we're at the terminal, and hopefully we'll be all chilled with the beer in our hand at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's holiday, isn't it? Excited, Sarah?
Yeah, it's a plane, it's a plane.
Yeah, you sound like Tattoo every time we see a plane. It's the plane, it's the plane. But yeah, next time you see us, we will be at Romper, hopefully having a bloody good meal. So, see you in about an hour. For you it won't be. We are en route to the pub. I think May taking a... Well, I'm using Google Earth, and it said there's a little snicket, but...
Most people won't know what a snicket is.
Oh, a snicket is a passageway, but on Google Earth it's little like wooden fence, go through the wooden fence, and it seemed better lit than this. I'm not sure I'd like to walk back after having a few down here.
Especially if it's dark.
We've just had a bit of a funny experience at the Premier Inn in Manchester Airport. We walked out of our room, walked to the lifts, and they've got like the staff bit where all the cleaners put the stuff in that, and there's about 4 of the staff having a bit of a light-eyed Barney argument, and then one of the girls came out and shouted at one of the other members of staff and called him a douchebag. That's obviously an American term, because I don't think we have douches here. Do we? I don't know. Maybe shouldn't talk about that. Then gets in the lift doors are just about to shut, and a rather stressed girl, member of staff, gets in the lift.
A bit hot and sweaty.
Yeah, hot and sweaty. I did hear her say, I need to go and have a shower, I'm sweating. She sort of leant against the edge of the lift as it started going down, looked at us and sighed. So Sarah said, oh, you're a bit tired? And she said, oh yes, I'm effing knackered. So I don't know if Premier Inn staff are rather, but it's the stress, the short-staffed. They said that, the short-staffed, but you don't really expect to hear that, do you? Members of staff from a hotel calling each other douchebags and saying they're effing knackered. So I think we're in for a good evening, really. See what they're like when they've... She did say, in all honesty, she'd been there since 7 o'clock this morning. She's leaving now, and it's what, 3 o'clock? No, it isn't, is it? 3:30. She's going back for half an hour, back home, having a shower, and then she's back again this evening. So I must admit, she's putting in some hours, but still. Anyway, let's just hope to God we don't get molested down here. So the pub. Yeah, it turns out I did go the wrong way. There's a footpath and then a road. Right, there's the pub, the Romper. Food looks alright, but it's 4 o'clock, table's booked in 15 minutes, but we're going to have a walk down here to the visitor centre and see if we can get in and see if we can see some planes. And then Sarah can do a tattoo impersonation. The plane is the plane, boss. In between the pub and the visitor centre, Manchester Airport, is a church. Quite a nice church. And we've found Mr. John Thomas. Simple things in life make me happy. John Thomas, everybody. So you've got Concord in that building, and then this is runway 2, isn't it? They've just opened runway 3. I think about a week or so. Or was it?
No, it's terminals. I don't think it's runway.
No, it's a runway. They've opened another runway. I might be incorrect. You can always correct me in the comments. To the pub.
Yep.
We didn't show anything of the pub because it was absolutely heaving, and we didn't think it was fair showing people eating. It was absolutely rammed, so food was fantastic. Can really recommend the romper. You've got if you ever fly from Manchester Airport and you stay at the Premier Inns, you come out the car park of both Premier Inns. You turn right as if you're going to the roundabout for, I think it's the Sarah's just fallen, the M56. And there's a small little, well, you can either do what we've done, which we're going back this way, and go through the little wooded footpath, or you can be sensible and use a proper safe area like that near the main road. But we had to reserve. It was absolutely packed. But the food, it was proper home cooked food, and it was more or less the same price as the Premier Inn, and we all know what Premier Inn food's like. So, but we're probably not going to record anything more of this evening because we're both absolutely knackered. We're up at 1:45 in the morning. I said taxi's booked at 2:30. Our intention is go back to the hotel, watch TV for probably, I'll be honest, about half an hour, and I think we'll just go to bed and try to get some sleep. So the next time you'll see us will hopefully be departures, bobbing around the shops tomorrow, and then after that, Funchal and seeing what everything Madeira has to offer. So I hope you do stick with us. We haven't vlogged for 4 years, apart from the catch-up one 2 years ago, so probably a bit rusty, not that we're experts anyway, but yeah, so next time we'll see you will be tomorrow in the lounge. Well, we've made it. We've made it. Everything is closed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It took us 40 minutes to get through bag drop and security, which I don't think you can really argue at, can you? We was expecting the worst. We was expecting long queues. So it did pay us to get up at 1:30 this morning. We didn't feel like getting up 1:30 this morning, and I think we both just had an hour's sleep, didn't we?
We got up before the alarm went off, didn't we?
Yeah, so right, we're just going to find somewhere to sit and have something to drink and then chill.
That's nice.
Yeah, not bad prices at all, are they?
Don't squirt.
I just want a coffee.
Don't squirt.
Yeah, I'll have a squirt.
Boss.
Yeah, give me a bit, boss.
Smell nice now.
It is nice and quiet at this time.
I got boss woman. £96 for a bottle of whiskey.
How much?
96. And that's the juice free.
I must admit, I do like this new terminal layout, but so you've got, where's all the restaurants then? Well, Sarah's just gone for the coffees. It's, I think, about 3:30 now. Everywhere, well, most places are just opening, so they must open 3:30, 4 o'clock. Archie's, that's closed. But no, we're just going to get a coffee. I'm quite impressed with the new terminal. It's a real nice layout. It's massive as well. But I don't know how much I'm going to really show, because I think we're just going to be sat drinking coffee, etc. So probably I'll say the next time you see us will be at the hotel in Madeira, but you never know. But up to now, very tired, had an hour's sleep, the pair of us, but looking positive.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive?
It's too dangerous to fly to Funchal and land, so we're going to Porto Santa. So, and then I think it's a ferry from there to Funchal. But yeah, too windy and too dangerous. So we're actually landing in Funchal now because the wind's dropped. So it's safe to land, but it's going to be bumpy. There's the runway, there's the airport. They had to extend that runway because I think it was the 70s, a plane run off the end of it.
So that's the extension.
I might have to change my underwear when we get off this plane. He's aborted the landing because it's too dangerous. I think we should have gone to Skegness.
Yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, hello from the flight decks. Yeah, apologies about that, couldn't get in just as we got to visual with the airfield. We were about to make the turn, and air traffic control called up and said wind is now out of limits again. So we've now got 6 aeroplanes flying in circle to the north of Funchal trying to get in, and it's not looking like the wind's going to be very favourable to us. So we are going to go with plan A now, which is back to Port Santo, so we're just preparing for that. We should be on the ground within 10 minutes. Once again, thank you very much for your patience and your sense of humour. As soon as we
To be honest, can't remember where we were up to the last time you saw us. We were on the plane and I think he'd aborted the landing, and I can't remember if we was not going to Funchal and we was going to, what's this island called?
Porto Santo.
Porto Santo. We're actually at Porto Santo. It was too dangerous to land with the wind, which that's one of the things with Madeira, Funchal. The airport, like I've explained before, it's not the safest of airports because there's the wind, cliffs. It's one of the most dangerous airports in the world. We landed in this island, Porto Sancho, whatever they call it, and was just parked up on the tarmac for about an hour while we're sorting things out. The wind's still bad in Funchal, so they've decided to put us up in a hotel in this island. On this island, which I'm surprised it's Easter bank holiday and they've got a full plane load of people in hotels. So I must admit Tui's done a good job with that. The hotel, it's basic. Sounding snobby, but the hotel we're staying at, all inclusive, spa hotel. This is basic. Food's been laid on. Free alcohol with the food, free drinks with the food. It's basic, but it's clean, and I must admit they've done a good job what they've done. The island itself's not very nice, it's just real barren, to be honest. I don't even think there's a tourist industry here, but there's hotels, so there must be something. So what the plan is tomorrow, the aeroplane is on the tarmac, parked up overnight. We've had all the suitcases and everything taken off. And then we're waiting now to find out what time we're getting picked up tomorrow to go back on the plane to fly to Funchal. Tomorrow the wind is supposed to be a lot better, so fingers crossed. But they haven't done a bad job, I don't think, Tui, at all. They've got everybody sorted, everybody fed, and they're still looking after us, I think, so quite impressed. But we've got a balcony. It's a bit windy, obviously, it's windy. So,
Sea view there.
but yeah, sea view.
Best sea view ever, right?
It's not bad. I'd rather be where we were supposed to be and what we paid for, but I'm not going to whinge about it too much because it's an experience, isn't it? but we just both feel as rough as an hedgehog's ass. Like I said, I think we had about an hour's sleep last night, the pair of us, and what was supposed to be a 3.5 hour, 4 hour flight turned out to be more or less 7 hours, wasn't it?
I think we went to Mexico.
Yeah, I think could have probably gone to Mexico. But no, I don't think I'm going to do any more vlogging travel day today because we're knackered. Probably going to go have something to eat again later on, and a few drinks, and then just chill. I might vlog something, I might not. So travel day 2 tomorrow, when hopefully I won't go. I don't think I will vlog the flight or the landing at Funchal. I'm hoping it's not going to be air raising, so it should be a standard flight. It's a 10-minute flight to Funchal from this island.
Yeah, we'll sat on the runway for probably an hour.
Yeah, unless we sat on a runway for an hour. What I'm going to do is, when we get there, when we get sorted, I'll show you the room, and then we're just going to relax. I'll show you the hotel, show you the sights, and just play it by ear. So we've got pre-travel day, and travel day Mark 2, all in one vlog. You lucky people. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, in Funchal.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hello. That's the next day from the last time you saw us, which we were at the, what was it? It was the Villa Madeira in Porto Santa. We were put there overnight, obviously, as you saw in the last segment, because we couldn't get to Funchal Airport, it was closed. We got time to get up this morning. We had to be downstairs at 6:15 in reception to be taken to the airport. So we were up at 5 o'clock. We're downstairs for 6:15. We're at the airport. The flight wasn't due to fly till 8 o'clock. We were in the plane for 8 o'clock, and then we were told it's very unlikely that we'll be able to land at Funchal because it's still too dangerous with the winds. I think we sat in the plane on the side of the runway for about a good hour and a half.
No, it was about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. It was awful. The hotel we stayed at, this Villa Ballerina or whatever, that's awful. Do not. In fact, the whole island, there's nothing there at all. Appalling place. Sorry if you booked. Anyway, we eventually got told that the winds had just gone below the danger level. So the pilot decided after 2.5 hours to take off. So we made about 2 attempts to land. You get 3 attempts at Funchal Airport. If you don't land on the 3rd attempt, you're off again. You can't reapply to land, to get permission to land. So I think it was probably about the 2nd attempt. It came down, bit bumpy. I didn't vlog it, didn't video it, because we were told they were expecting it to be quite bad and don't have anything in your hand or anything loose. So we put the camera away. It wasn't too bad, the landing, to be honest. We've had worse, but we're here. We're actually at Enotol Lido in Funchal. The place was fantastic when we came 7 years ago, but it's had a total revamp. I'll probably do a room tour at some later stage. At the minute, we've literally just arrived. Our plan is go and get some beer and just try to unwind a little bit, which we're definitely going to do now we're here. But it's all-inclusive resort. There's 3 restaurants, Chinese, Italian and a Madeiran restaurant, plus the other bars and restaurants that are in it, the main eating area, etc. But just a quick look. It's absolutely, I mean, what they've done with it was great before, but what they've actually done with it, it's so modern, safe, bath, shower, toilet, foot bath, and then Got a balcony with the partial sea view. In the pool area. So we're going to go. I'll probably take the camel with me. Oh, sorry, light. Going to take the camel with me. It's basically still travel day. 3 days. First, just travelling to Manchester Airport and staying over at Premier Inn. Then there's a travel from Manchester Airport to Funchal, and then of course today. So we're a bit knackered. So, but yeah, tomorrow hopefully we can go for a wander, get some footage of the island, everything. It's the garden island, the plantation and everything's gorgeous. So we're going to chill. May show you around the bar, click the camera on, but order today is for me and Sarah to have a chill and a beer and you want a cocktail?
Cocktail. Yeah, big cocktail. Yeah.
So I'd say stay tuned. Hopefully it's not going to be. That's it now. End of the bad luck. Upwards and onwards. See you later.
This is Lee, and I've been sophisticated in the piano bar. I had to drag him here, and we're playing Name That Tune. It's really
So we're going to try the Poncha, which is a traditional drink made of rum from Madeira. They'll go for a traditional, and they come in all different flavours. Passion fruit, tangerine and lemon, and then of course original. So try one of them? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then get carried home. Right, Sarah is going to try the Poncha first. Come on, tell us what you think. These are supposed to be really strong. Is it strong by our standards?
No.
No, that's the thing. By our standard, for normal people, that's probably our doubles or triples.
I'll see what I feel like though in about half an hour though when I've drunk it.
Right.
It might be a different story.
I'll have a go now.
Actually, it has.
Yeah, it has got a kick to it. It
Yeah. When you just swallow it, yeah, you can tell you've had a drink.
Yeah, it's Madeiran rum, and it's supposed to be stronger than percentage-wise than other rums. So
The fishermen used to drink, didn't they?
Yeah.
Supposedly good for getting rid of illness or something. Is that right?
Yeah, scurvy or head lice or something like that. I
I
don't know.
don't think it was head lice.
But we've got the Poncha, and I've got a Long Island iced tea, and then it's back to the hotel for something to eat.
Food.
I think I need to point something out as well, what I said on the video. When I say about the weather being bad and the winds and stuff, it's not a problem with Madeira, it's just the airport. Where the airport's positioned, the winds they can be horrendous and dangerous to land. I mean, it's been 80 knots the wind at the airport today, and been 80 knots at the airport today, but here, brilliant sunshine, and it's been, I think, about 22 degrees. So don't let it put you off. Don't think, oh, Madeira, it's windy. And it's not, it's gorgeous, it's just the airport. So I thought I'd better point that out to you. I did ask one of the shop owners about, they had the sticks that they used to stir the Poncha with, and Sarah's going to explain what it is. I'd heard that the utensil was it was a swear word or something like that, and she wouldn't tell me what it was or what it meant. She just sort of laughed and said, "Oh yes, it's a swear word." But Sarah's going to explain it and then show you a photograph if we can see it.
So, Poncha is mixed with a tool called a mexilite, but it's also commonly known as a carabiner, which is a little cock, a type of muddler. So people say they drink Poncha to get rid of a cold because of all the vitamins and things it has in it. And it's based on an Indian drink called a panch, and us English have changed that into a punch.
Is your picture of it? No, the small penis. The stick.
I did find it, but
If
then I've
not,
lost it.
when we go past the shop that sells them, if I remember, I'll take a picture of it. So there you go.
I've lost my picture now.
Oh well, don't Google it because obviously, if it's Google Images, we don't know what we're
doing. A little bit wrong, and then it would be rude, and it wouldn't be family friendly.
So, more facts. So, this is the Poncha stick to stir the Poncha up. It's got Madeira on it, and that's what they use, what we mentioned the clip before, the Poncha stick, also known as a small penis, supposedly. But that's what we bought for the Poncha. That's going to go in the bar outside just as an ornament. And I'll tell you why, because I think they were taking the mickey. Went into another shop and we bought this one. Well, Sarah bought this one to actually use when we're making the Poncha, because we've got lots of rum, Madeira and rum. We brought that back to do our own Ponchas. But the lady said we needed that part of it, which you don't. I've looked into it, they don't have that part. And this is to squash the juices up or pound them down a bit before you mix it. Now, she was taking the mickey. Sarah didn't see it. I saw it. I'm trying to tell Sarah it's a novelty item because of the word, but no, she's wafting it around the shop saying it isn't. It's to mush the oranges and lemons up. But anyway, that's a gimmick. That's the Poncha stick. So if you want to know more about it, Google Poncha stirring stick Madeira. Don't Google anything else. Facts. I'm going to close the travel day vlog today. Well, travel 3 days. We're just going to now go back to the hotel and have a few drinks, have something to eat, and then basically sleep after the 5 o'clock wake up again this morning. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry I didn't vlog the landing. It's probably best I didn't vlog the landing because my language and shaking and everything else was probably not good viewing. But hope you've enjoyed it. Stick with us because Madeira is a beautiful place, and we're hoping to show you some of the amazing sights. So yeah, thank you for joining. Subscribe, like our photographs. Any questions, just put them in the comments. Anything about TUI or anything else, and any questions regarding claims, because we just had an email off TUI saying regarding the 24-hour delay, and there's loads of information so we can claim off the insurance. So if you've been in a situation where you need to claim through insurance for something like this, ask us some questions. Obviously by the time this goes out, hopefully we'll have put the claim in and we'll be able to advise you. But yeah, apparently hopefully we can claim some money back for this, I'll say 24 hour, it was
25 hours?
25 hour delay. So, but stick with us, please like, subscribe, join us on Instagram. We do mainly Instagram, we don't really do Twitter that much, or Facebook, but we do post the odd thing. But thanks for joining us. Bye.